We know now we needed a squad overhaul. It's been a very, very busy transfer window. But with this being our best transfer window of the series so far, I am optimistic, but also with a hint, and I say a hint, of caution going forward. So welcome back in everybody to the Empoli Let's Play. And like we said from the intro, it's been a very, very busy season for us indeed. A lot of players coming in, a lot of players going out, but I really feel this year we've made progress on and off the field with a few additions to the backroom staff as well. Now we have played one competitive game in the Italian Cup and we did manage to get the win and progress through to the second round where we was drawn against Cagliari. So hopefully it'd be nice to have a little bit of a cup run this year. All helps with finances, and of course, to go far into a competition, it's only going to make the Empoli fans and the board a little bit happier in the first instance in the season. But our upcoming expectations for both competitions are to be competitive in the Italian Cup, and they want a mid-table finish in the Italian Serie A. But they always say that there, and as we start to go for the season, it just says keep away from the relegation zone. So hopefully that's the case. The club's finances, they're in minus £7 million already. Projection is not looking good. We could do with a really high place finish in the league, and like we said, European football could really, really change the future of this football club. We're looking a little bit desperate at the moment. There's not really much money in Italian football in general, so hopefully, you know, with that European football, if we can ever get it, it's a big ask. Look at the teams in the league. It's going to be very, very difficult for us indeed. But anyway, let's now have a look at these transfers. It was a good one. Starting off with the outs, a lot of players have now left this football team. Josh Adams gone. Tomiak's gone for £4 million back to Germany. Gallardi has gone to Leicester City for £4.2 million. Simmer, who never played for us, we got him on a free transfer. We actually managed to sell him for nearly £9 million to Roma. And he didn't even feature for us once because of the foreign player rules, and we loaned him out and all that jazz. Either way, the offer come in. It seemed a little bit too good to be true to turn down, so we accepted it, and off he trotted to them. Crespi's gone to Le Havre C in France for $450,000. Jean, we moved him on, didn't really achieve or hit his potential, what I hoped he would do when we first bought him. He looked really good and didn't really do anything for us over a couple of seasons, so we let him go. Acanero, we bought him in and he done nothing for us, cost us £4.5 million, big loss on this player, played poor for us, didn't really live up to the expectations, so he's gone over to play in France now for Saint Etienne, I believe it is. Another player we bought in, and it's another loss on him, cost us £5.75 million. We were desperate for a striker the middle of last season, so we bought him in and he looked pretty poor. Bit of an injury concern as well, so we've lost money on this guy as well, but we wanted him gone, and we've replaced him accordingly. Up next is Schmidt. Schmidt's gone for 1.6, and you see a lot more players gone down there for relatively small change. And Grassi, one of our long-serving players, has gone to Granada for £160,000, and he wanted that new challenge. He's got that new challenge over in Spain now for Granada. Hopefully he can keep on enjoying his football, and I've wished him his best of luck on his journey. He said thank you very much, and we've parted ways, and he had a really good partnership with Belladinelli in the middle of the park. So it's I was quite sad to see him leave, but if we're going to progress as a football team, he's heading towards 32 years of age, not going to get much better. He decided he wanted to leave, and I think it worked both ways. It was best we parted ways, and he got his new challenge. Now on the incomings, we have opted to buy Giuliano Simeone from Atletico Madrid. Now, it was a cheap buy. He's only 24 and he's still got some decent stats. Doesn't really feature too often for... We say that, he played 29 times last year on and off the bench, got himself 4 goals. But with money being very, very short for us, we needed a little bit more cover up front. So Simeone, really shrewd buy for us. And as you can see, we have got a loanee of Christian Spendy, and that name will ring a bell to some of you guys. It is Spendy that's currently at our team. It's his brother. We've got him in on loan from Bournemouth, £14,000 a week, and he looks like a really, really good player for us. Did get injured when he first come here, obviously, but he's due back any time now. Could offer us some very, very good across the course of the season. In the Italian national team, he 3 caps, 1 goal. He's happy to join us. We do have an option of buying him in the future, but we're not going to get £17 million. But, you know, the brothers reunited and all that. Happy days. Up next, we wanted a goalkeeper. He was on a free transfer, played in Italy most of his life. Is it most of his life? Yes, well, yeah, nearly all of it. Yeah, he's 32 years of age. He's 2 stars, not particularly good, but he's a veteran of the game and he's just a backup goalkeeper. Not really costing us any wages. And like we said, he come from Palermo. He played okay for them. But when push comes to shove, if we have any problems with Lotka, this guy can come in and hopefully do a job for us in goal. So Gomi's coming in on a free transfer. Up next, Christian Della Mora coming in from Man City. We wanted a centre-half. We've managed to loan this kid in. Looks very, very good indeed. He's no Calafiori and he's no Cittadini from last year. But hopefully he can come into our team, do a really, really good job. We've got an optional future fee of £3.6 million, which I think I'm potentially going to swoop on that next year. Young Italian player, looks really, really good. We'll see how he gets on across the course of the season. So Mura, good bit of signing. We have Yannick Eduardo. Now, you will remember we did try and buy this kid in January last year. He wasn't interested in joining, but now he's happy to come in. We've got him on loan from RB Leipzig, and he looks like a top player for us. He's done well in pre-season. Whether we can get him on a permanent, I don't know. We'll have to see what we can do at the end of the season. He's not really valued at too much, but I'm really, really happy with his signing. Offers a little bit of quality, not just to start, but also off the bench as well, if we do opt to start Spendi up top. Next player, another free transfer. He's on a lot of money, this guy, but we needed some more wingers. We needed more quality. Josip Brekalo, formerly of Fiorentina and played a lot of time in Italy as well as Germany. Really, really good player. He's had his first game for us in the Italian Cup. Got himself a goal and assists. Can play left, right, centre. He can also play up front. One of our better players at the club. Really, really happy to get this kid in, especially on a free transfer. Up next, Peruzzi, a young Italian player, centre-half. Looks decent. 4.8 million he's worth up to. We got him for 2.3. Capped at the under-19 level. Cheap on wages. And I think he'd be one to keep an eye on for the future, no doubt about it. And next player coming in, defensive midfielder, ball winner, Renato Vega from Chelsea. Looks absolutely fantastic. Can play left back, centre half, centre mid, defensive mid. Had a good first game for us. Still young, still learning his trade, but he classes as a good Serie A player, and happy to have this guy in. He's going to come in and fill in Grassi's role where he was, and hopefully form a partnership with Belladinelli in the middle of the park. Up next, Kylian Sardella, coming in from AC Milan, cost us £1.6 million. The 24-year-old Belgian, and I've got him ready for his versatility. He can play anywhere across the back. He can play, wing back, centre half, which is absolutely fantastic for us. Never a bad thing to have a player that can play anywhere across defence. Such a cheap fee, cheap on wages, relatively. Another shrewd signing for us. Up next from Atalanta, another young player coming in, Pietro Asiatico. Can play, right back, right wing back, centre back, if absolutely desperate. 20 years of age, got a good potential. The scouts recommended we bought him. And for that sort of price, I just thought, why not? Surely we can sort of get that money back in the future if he doesn't really turn into anything spectacular. And another player you guys may well recognise now is Amin Al-Dakil. Yes, centre half. We had him a couple of 2-3 seasons ago. Played well for us on loan. They wanted about £5-6 million a couple of seasons ago when we tried to get him on a permanent, and we've waited it out. He wasn't really getting any game time at Stuttgart. We swooped on him, £1.2 million. We know what he can do. He's relatively young still, classed as a decent to good Serie A player, and the scouts really wanted us to get him in, so we welcome in Al-Dakil back to Empoli for his second stint. We've got another couple of youngsters here we spent a lot of some of our money on, probably a little bit too much really, and it's Christian Comato, 18 years of age, centre midfielder from, was it AC Milan? Yes, it was. They thought very, very highly of him. Our scouts, once again, thought very highly of him. He's capped at the under-19 level, can play anywhere really for the spine of the team, and for his age, I'm hoping this kid can get a lot better, especially being in and around the first team, and get a good mentor, see how he gets on. The last player we're going to look at now is Adrian Hoffa from Lazio. 18 years of age once again. Another potential ability of 5 stars. And he's looking decent for his age. Flair's good, dribbling's good, crossing's decent, good pace acceleration. And at such a young age, small wages, I thought it only made sense. And it's another player where I want to invest in the youngsters now, and maybe we can turn a fee in the future. He's valued at that, so another worst case scenario is if he's not good enough for us, we will at least get, more or less most of that money back. There is one more player I'm trying to get in, and it is, we tried can't even pronounce that, Kalei from Dortmund, wasn't interested in coming, so he stayed there. We tried to get Charles to go, rejected us to go and play for Coventry City, obviously wanted to stay in England, so we've gone in for Jadon Slotty from Feyenoord. Can play both left and right side. His wages aren't going to cost anything, and he looks like a really, really, he's not fantastic. He looks decent. Young player, can get him off the bench if need be. Offers us a little bit of depth out wide. But our squad now, overall, looking really, really good, and that is the new look team for this upcoming season. Hopefully, it's going to be a good season for us. We've got Locker in goal, Kasarcha at left back, a new centre-half partnership of Delamura and Ismaili, Missouri at right back, and then centre midfielders of Belladinelli and Vega, Breclo on the left, Steven Spendy on the right-hand side, Fazzini in the attacking midfielder role, and Eduardo up top. And we've also got Spendy to bring into the team, who's most of the time going to be our starting striker over Eduardo, but he's not going to be fit enough to take on Palermo in today's game. And then we've got Parma. So it's a decent... Normally we have a hard start to the season. We've got a decent start to the season now. Palermo, Parma, Bologna. Hopefully that'll be fantastic. Get 9 points. Probably go jinx it and we'll get 9. But we've had a good pre-season. We beat Como in the Italian Cup by 2-0. The game's a little bit tighter than what I want it to be. But we won. And Palermo now promoted back to Serie A after a few promotions. I expect us to beat these. If we have a look now at the season preview, Palermo, Parma, they're all down there to really be toward the bottom end of the bottom end of the league. So fingers crossed we can get some points on the board early on. Hopefully have a very, very good season. Keep progressing nicely up that league table. And I'm going to reiterate it once again, how fantastic would it be to get some European football here at Empoli. I don't know if they've ever been involved in any sort of European football in their history. I don't know. I'll have to try and find out. But if not, hopefully we can get it on this save. So that's going to be your Empoli team for the upcoming game against Palermo. They're setting up in a 4-3-3. I don't really recognise many of their players. I know Youngdal, Sergi Roberto, is that the one at Barcelona? It was, Jesus Christ, spent a long time there. They signed him with £1.8 million. He's 34. The only thing good about him is his mentor. Surely, with him playing at right back, we can really get at him down there. And our left winger in Brecalo can absolutely destroy him. He's got bags of pace, bags of flair. Could be a torrid afternoon for Sergi Roberto. It's Palermo at home. Surely, guys, it's got to be 3 points. So we're underway here, and it's an open attack for Empoli. Brecalo crossed it straight into the box. Spendy's in there. Valenti. I think Roberto's going to have an absolute nightmare today against Brecalo. If Brecalo can just get some of his form started off early on, kick his ass down that left-hand side. And I thought he was going to be a good signing, Brecalo. He's played here before. He knows the Italian league. Hopefully he can carry on some fine form. That's better. Eduardo. Oh, I wish we had Spendy's brother available today, but he's not. Missouri. Can he have another good season this year? Checks back into Vega. Vega does brilliantly. Missouri again. Back into Belladinelli. We're knocking it around lovely at the moment. Turns. Fazzini. Back to Belladinelli. Fazzini's there. Kasarche's in. Spendy. And that is an absolutely superb team goal. We strike ourselves into a lead after 20 minutes played. It's great football. Great bit of build-up play. Hopefully the players are starting to get a nice understanding with each other. Kasarche stands the ball up. Spendy gets up. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done a little bit better. We don't care though. It's 1-0. What a start. Goes back to his goalkeeper in Muller. Valenti coming forward. Plays it to Segre. They've got a man over now. It's poor defending. Karamoa. This is their first attack. Hopefully it's not a goal. Delamura clears it. Brecalo out to Eduardo, who will get there first. Go on, son. Use that pace. Goes on his own. Keeps going. He's got men supporting the box now. Pulls it back. Brecalo, Fazzini. Maybe Fazzini could have done a little bit better. Could have given us a 2-0 lead. 1-0 is a dodgy scoreline. Retakes back possession. Can he get a crossing? Della Mura's there. Bellardelli strikes it. And that now is 2-0. We get our just desserts. It's a fantastic opening. 30 minutes here for us. And it's really well worked. We didn't rush it. We didn't just try and just kick it into the box willingly. We had men in there. Della Mura does fantastically. Gets himself an assist. Defender can't block it. Goalie can't save it. 2-0. Get in there. Good ball out. Fazzini finding a bit of space. Roberto trying to get back to cross in. Spendy's in there again. And that, guys, is 3-0. Now, there is a flag on the play. Did Spendy time his run to perfection? Is he offside? VAR now are going to take a look at this. They're checking the goal, and it is disallowed. Unfortunately, didn't time his run to perfection as I thought. Crossed in, yeah. There's a couple of them off, but it's a decent header. And unfortunately for him, it doesn't count. But we're approaching half time. We're dominating play at the moment. Palermo not really testing us. I think it could be a long, hard season for these today. For not just today, but over the whole 38 games. They haven't really got the players, I don't think, to compete. We could be talking a little bit prematurely. You know, it is the first game of the season. They may well get better. They may make some more signings, but we're definitely having the better of it today. Brecalo, glides past Roberto. Not going to catch him. Eduardo's there. Plays him in. Brecalo's in. And Brecalo scores. I think there's going to be a flag on this play. The linesman, once again, getting his flag up. The check-in. And it's disallowed. That's 2 goals disallowed today. I thought it was offside. I thought he played the ball a little bit too late. Yeah, it's another yard or so offside. But it's a good finish, good build-up play, and we could have been 3 or 4 up on another day. But nonetheless, I think we're going to make a couple of changes at half time. The people that are on yellow cards, I'm going to sub them off. Vega out. We'll get in. Let's get in Busio. Get him some minutes on the field, and Yannick Eduardo not having his best game. I think we're going to look to get Giuliano Simeone up top now. Can he have a better year this year for it? It would be nice. He was quite poor last year. Got a small handful of goals, but nothing majorly impressive. So if you could start off today with a goal, get yourself a little bit of confidence, might be able to have a good goal scoring seasons. But we've also having Eduardo and Spendy as strikers. He's not really going to get too much game time, so he's going to have to really prove his worth if he is going to get a lot more minutes throughout the course of the season. But we're playing it around really nice. Good understanding of the players so far. Casace as well. Brecalo's in there. Brecalo goes on his own. Go on, Son strikes it. It was a woeful shot. Let's just leave that there. We've got time. We're not really putting a high press on us. Busio with an absolutely woeful pass. Now we know why Busio doesn't really play too often. He's in on goal, strikes it, and thanks to Busio, they've got a way back into the game. It was their first shot on target, and that is just, have a look at this. That is absolutely terrible. I would rather have bought on the youngster, and then Busio just stands there and watches as he runs past him with the ball. So that's just terrible. They've had 1 shot on target. It's gone in. And to be honest with you, Busio, you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. It's a poor ball again. Oh, we've done well. Simeone to win it back. Brecalo, they kills Roberto. Kill him. Get at him. Simeone's in. And he can't. When he gets it on target, what a save from the goalkeeper. But, damn. I'm a little bit scared. Dubious now. With 20 minutes still to play. Are we going to get absolutely diddled? Brecalo does well. Go on, son. No. Someone strike it. Don't strike it. No. Oh, we're knocking it around there. We've had an opportunity a couple of times then to get the shot away. We don't. Spendy, got to be a free kick. We play on though. Fazzini. Oh, and they're breaking now. Ranocchia. Biln. Segre's coming forward. They've got men going forward now. Di Francesco. We've got to get a tackle in. We don't. And we get away with it there. I'm not too sure what we're watching, to be honest with you. We are going to bring on Serdella down the right-hand side. Sergio Roberto with a shocking pass. Casace gets it. Brecalo uses his speed, gets past him, goes past two, into the box, and he just pulls it wide. He had everything there apart from the finish. Are we going to get punished? Are we going to get diddled late on? Belladinelli, they've got a man down. Can we stiff these like Juve stiffed us? Simeone, go on son, on his own. Strikes it and it's just wide. He had a man to his left. He potentially could have passed it. Let's just get to full time. We're over the allotted time. Palermo keeper goes long. It's flicked out. And the final whistle does go. And 20 shots to their 6 at 2-1. We should have really killed that game off and won a lot easier. But we don't care. It's a win to start the season. It's 3 points early on. Super. So with 2 competitive games played now, we beat Como in the Italian Cup. Fantastic. And then we backed it up there. Followed it up with a win against Palermo. Up next is Parma. They did lose their first game. 4-1 away at Napoli. Can't really read too much into that. If we could end this episode with 2 games, 2 wins, that would be absolutely fantastic. Now we've got them in 4 days' time. We're playing on a Monday night. I would love nothing more than to have 2 games played, 2 wins, and put us off to a very, very good start this season. For the next game, though, we have got some players that will be back. Spendi will be back for that game, and Alderkill will also be fit. So hopefully we don't get any more injuries between now and 4 days' time. But we couldn't have asked for a better start to the season. Well, we could have. Maybe we could have asked for 3, 4, 5 goals, which we did deserve. On another day, we maybe could have got it. We did have 2 goals disallowed. But anyway, I will see you in 4 days where we'll come back and hopefully kick the hell out of Parma. So it is match day. We're back to take on Parma. We did get a little bit more business done. Jayden Slory has now come in from Feyenoord, offering us a little bit more cover in the attacking midfield and wide areas. Decent young player. Hopefully we can get a little bit out of him off the bench and he can have a good season and enjoy his time here at Empoli. But we've got a good opportunity today. With everybody else playing really and drawing, we have a chance to actually go top if we can beat Parma. It's a big if. It's our first away game with our new team. But the only line-up changes you are going to see for this is Spendi now, Christian Spendi, back up top. After his injury, he's not fully fit, so he may only get 45 minutes on the field. But then we've got the pace of Eduardo to bring on. So we've got the 2 brothers now playing up front and on the right-hand side. Hopefully we can have a good game today. If we can come away with 3 points, fantastic. If we can just avoid losing and get 4 points for a possible 6, I will take that right now if you offered it to me. Without any further ado, let's get into the game now and let's see if we can bag ourselves what will be a fantastic 3 points once again. Rob Holding, has he still got the minerals to play at this level? I don't think he has. Hopefully we can get the better of him. We've got a lot of pace now in the wide areas. In fact, across most of the team, we've got a lot of pace and we can cause teams a lot of problems. But let's not be under any illusions. Any away game is a difficult game to play. So we'll have to take it as it comes. But here comes Casace. Spendi turns his man beautifully. Strikes it, does win the corner off Goodmanson, but I think we can get the best out of today's game when we do play down the wide areas, exploit their weak wing backs. We'll see. Veiga swings in, Delamura can't get there. Was a good opportunity. We'll have to keep an eye on it over the next 5 or 6 games. We're not really doing much from corners. We'll look to change it. And what a goal, Missouri. The keeper was blinded, I think, by some of his players in front of him. Couldn't quite see it till late. And we just pop one in. It hits off him. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done a little bit better with that. But like we said, if you send it late, it's only going to cause problems. Let's have a look at this now. Missouri strikes it. No. I don't think he had plenty of time to see the ball coming. He doesn't. And it is 1-0 to Empoli. We don't care. We'll throw some praise on. 1-0. And we continue our attack now. Fazzini, Belladinelli, Veiga has been fantastic. Cleared this time. Missouri is going to get there. The goal scorer of the day so far. Ismaili has time. Veiga, really impressive Veiga so far. Belladinelli slips it out wide to Brecalo. Can he get a cross in? It's a poor ball for Brecalo. Veiga looking to get back. Can we cut this ball out now? Benjak, there's 2 men over. Can we defend this? It's back into Chung. Oh, Spendi does well to get back. Fazzini coming forward. He's got no support at the moment. Can someone offer a ball to him? Fazzini going on his own still. Cross it into the box. Spendi's in there. Spendi. It's cleared. Belladinelli strike it. So we know you can hit them. Struck it a little bit too late. Maybe he could have struck it a little bit sooner. Done well. How's he still got the ball there? Missouri does run it back, comes to nothing. It is all us at the moment, but we know we need to take our chances when they come. Headed away this time. Pierozzi does well to get the ball back into the box, and he scores a really, really good goal. Parma back in the game. We could have defended that a little bit better. We are going to demand a bit more. I felt our left back maybe could have got it out to him a little bit sooner. I thought we had cleared the danger. We didn't. Pierozzi glides past 16 and slides it past the goalkeeper for 1-1 just before the half an hour mark. Free kick, Brecalo probably will shoot. He does shoot. It's off the post and it's gone in. The goalkeeper having a stinker. It hits off the post, hit the goalkeeper in his backside. Goes in the back of the net, and I don't care. They all count. Let's watch that again. Strikes it. Goalie hits the post, hits off his arse, falls over the line, and it puts us back into the lead. 2-1. I'm not going to praise because I feel we can play a little bit better than this, but hopefully we can just get another goal. Get a tackle in now. Let's not give man any time to cross this ball. Get out to him. Kasache can't stop it. Pierozzi, Chong's in there, and it's saved this time. Chong does get above our defender, Benjek. Chong's there now. Chong strikes it. It's just wide there. It looks like Delamura got a cross to kind of close the angle down. He does, just enough to put him off, and I thought that was going to be 2-2. And we are at half-time leading 2-1. I think, I'm going to say we're doing well, but we can definitely do a little bit better. We are going to make some changes. Spendy's going to come out for Eduardo. Kasache not having his best game. We are going to get on Sardella, who can play very well down that left-hand side. Good with both feet. But now we've got the option now. We've got a decent left-back. And what the hell was that? I don't know. Wouldn't mind a third goal. Stark. Indicator. Ooh, I thought we were going to nip him first. Missouri does well. Comes to nothing, unfortunately. But we have been the better team today. Slightly more shots. A lot more possession. We need to do a little bit more with the ball. We may have to make some change, I think, in the wide area soon. There's some people looking a bit fatigued. Maybe Spendy may well come out, and Fazzini at some point. We'll see. Good ball, Fazzini. So I'll give him an option, doesn't he? He has to go back to Ismaili. Belladinelli gives the ball away poorly. It is put out now to Man. We are going to win that ball back. Murad does well. Lotka, time. Back out to Murad. Offers himself for the ball. Sardella. It's his first involvement in the game. Brecalo. Back to Sardella. It's a nice play. We've been a little bit sloppy with the ball in the middle of the park at the moment. Belladinelli. Spendy can't do anything with the ball there. Gives it away. Relinquishes position. Kafora. Man looked offside to me. Man scores. We're going to see a flag surely. I'm sure Man was offside. We had 2 goals disallowed last game. That's surely our turn now. The goalkeeper's out, and that looks offside to me. Are we going to get a reprieve? We do. It is disallowed. And on that note, we are going to demand a little bit more from the team. Defensive line held well, and it was offside. The linesman's in line. Let's the play continue. Good finish. Good finish. We're going to get to about 65, 70 minute mark. We are going to look to make a few changes, but it's a free kick towards Eduardo. Vega's there. Back into Ismaili. Ismaili strikes it. Suzuki, we forced a good save out of him. To be fair, that's the first good save he's made. He's been an absolute disaster today. So Spendy, carrying a knock after this corner. We are going to make a few substitutions. We're going to do it now. So, Spendy on that right hand side. We are going to get on Slory out there for his debut. Can he make something happen today? Would be nice. And I think Belladinelli is tired, but I don't really want to take him off just yet. We've made 3 subs. Fazzini, we're going to get him out for Apple Camp. Get him a couple of minutes in the tank. But I think Belladinelli, as we get to maybe the 70-odd minute mark, we may have to make a change in the middle of that midfield. But we'll see. A little over 10 to play. Can we just get a third goal, which could and should kill the game off? Vega with the corner. Can he deliver a good ball? Can he find a blue shirt? Whipped in. It's cleared this time. Eduardo, up you get. Does put it back to the danger zone. Goalkeeper gets it. And I think now, let's make our final substitution. Belladinelli, very tired. Busio is... Ooh, let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look. Vega can jump in there, but he's playing well. We're going to get on Busio. Hopefully his passing's a little bit better today. And he doesn't give the ball away and concede us another goal. Don't really want to move Vega from that position. He's done really, really well so far. He's had a good start to the season for us. Been a good signing for such a cheap fee as well. But Ismaili. Back to Delamura. Nothing stupid, please, Ismaili. Into Busio. That's a better ball this time. Finds his man, Brecalo, getting down left-hand side. Can he pick out a cross? Can he find a blue shirt? Busio's there. And the goalkeeper again with a save. Keeps Parma in the game, but it's better from Busio. Nice ball out wide. Followed his run up. Got a shot away. Won us a corner. Swung in. Busio's there again. He's up. Someone get up. The goalkeeper claims it. We have no subs left now. I want to tell the team... Oh, no, we're too late. I want to tell them to focus. Let's not give these an equaliser. Wow, imagine that 6 points off the first 2 games for us. It'll be the best start to the season we've ever had. But they're coming forward now. Vega getting back. Doing his defensive duties very, very well. Vega. Ismaili. Go back home if you have to. Lotka. Back out. We're knocking it around nice. Just don't want to see anything stupid, especially with the ball so close to our own goal. Sardana, a little bit of space to move into. He's using that pace down the left-hand side. Picks out a terrible, terrible ball. Needs to get back. It's a poor misplaced pass from them, though. Ismaili steps in. Slorry's there. Can Slorry find a ball? He's using his pace, uses his flair. He's getting down the right-hand side. Can he pick out a cross? He does. It's cleared this time. Busio's there. Busio, strike it, son. Busio. Busio again. Busio, it's cleared. Vega. Come out to nothing. Brogbenny now breaking. They've got a man over. Ian Benson. No shot. No shot. It's crossed in. It's good defending. He's gone from end-to-end stuff at the moment. I don't want to change that just yet. Now let's get this corner clear. 5 minutes to play. It's delivered into the box. Goalkeeper up you get. Eduardo wins the head out. Cleared. Are we going to get there first? We do. Sardella. And it comes to nothing. Oh, God. Let's go to balanced. Crossed in Benson this time. Holding. Trying to get there. Can't. Delamura bringing the ball out. He's got space. Will he get a runner to join him? Our centre-back's going in uncharted territory. It's a shocking foul. Should be a yellow card. It's a red card. And it's red card for the Parma player. Let's just go on to here now. Time waste. Lower the tempo. Regroup. Hold shape. Slow the pace down. Let's just seed out and get 3 points. But Missouri now. Bit of space down the right-hand side. Gallops forward. Crossed it in. Cleared. Vega's there. And it looks like it hit our own man. It could have been a third goal. But Slurry. Loads of space now. Can he make some rapid? Slurry. Crossed it in. Brecalo's there. Brecalo strikes it. Another good save from the goalkeeper. He's going to get a yellow card if you don't hurry up. Vega swings it in. Cleared this time. Slurry's there. Can Slurry get a shot away? Does wow. Beats his man. Slurry's in. Cleared out. And Shinta Appelkamp kills the game off. Comes off the bench. Bags himself a goal. Great play by Slurry to get that ball back. Recycle possession. Dances down the left-hand side. And look at that. Look at this now. Beautiful. Stops the play. Stops the man. Tries a shot. Deflected out from the goalkeeper. But that now. 3-1. And that is surely 3 points now for us. We have thrown a little bit of praise on the field. We've got another corner. Can we really put a marker down early on in the season with a 4th goal? Vega. Can he find a blue shirt again? Dropped in the box. The goalkeeper claims it's nice and easy. He's taken his time. He has gone long. We're going to win that header. We don't. Benny does well. Let him bring it down for some reason. Raffia. Goodmanson. Can we get a tackle in? Holding. We know he can't pass very well. Goes long. It's a good ball. It's a good ball. And they've actually got themselves a second goal out of absolutely nothing because we're not shutting down the play quick enough. And Holden, who said couldn't pass, absolutely pinged a great ball. It is disallowed, thank God, but we need to stop that sort of shot. This is, it's like a bloody Andrea Pirlo pass there from Holden. Just wouldn't be able to do that, a player like him. But that's going to be full time now, surely. Seconds to go. Busio does wow, battling away. Love to see Busio. Checks it back to Sardella. Sardella, a terrible, terrible touch. Not good enough. And doesn't matter. And that is full time. Referee put the whistle to his lips. Game over. We dominated possession. Much better XG. Much more shots than them. And I'm going to say we thoroughly deserved that victory. You better believe it, baby. After 2 games now, Empoli are top of Serie A. Granted, we played 2 terrible teams, but you can only beat what's put in front of you. 6 points, plus goal difference of 3. You couldn't ask for a better start than that, surely. Is it going to be our year? Is it our time to eventually get some sort of European football? Let's pray to God. Financially, we need it. So maximum points for us to start the season. We've come away relatively unscathed apart from a minor knock to Fazzini. We couldn't have asked for a better start than that. But we have got a lot of hard games coming up. We've got Milan, Juve, Atalanta, Lazio, Udinese, Napoli. So a bit of a difficult run there from the end of September through to the start of November. But with our transfers done, the players have got in, the kind of form we're playing, we're starting to click. We could give these teams this year a real run for their money. But so far, so good. There won't be any more business to be done between now and the end of the transfer window. We've got a little bit of wages, but I'm pretty content with the squad. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. And we've got a fully fit roster of players to pick from, which is absolutely ideal. And our defence now is starting to look really good. A little bit concerned about Casace. He's been a little bit hit and miss over the past, 2 or 3 years. But hopefully he can improve and start to gel now and have a really solid back 4. But overall, happy with the squad, happy with the transfers, and super duper happy with the start of the season. So I'm going to carry this save a little bit on now into the future, and we're going to come back for the Udinese and Napoli games there. The start of November, hopefully with a few more points under our belt. I can't really see us, winning all these games between now and then. We'll have to see how we get on. Just get as many points as possible. And when we come back for Udinese and Napoli, hopefully we're in a good spot and approaching the Christmas period in some fine form. And, maybe this could be our year where we do get some sort of continental football. Will be absolutely superb for us. I don't think we could have asked for a much better start to the season. Maximum points against 2, pretty much average teams. But you can only win the games and beat the teams that are put in front of you. We've done that. We've started to gel well on the field. The transfers we've made this year, I was optimistic about it, and I think we're right too. We've got a good bunch of players. The question is now, can we just keep it up and maintain it over the course of this season? It's going to be difficult to break into the top 6 or 7. We know that. But if we can keep building, keep getting a top half finish, and keep kind of building on the sort of squad we've got at the moment, the future is definitely bright here at Empoli. As always, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But until next time, guys, it's bye from me, and peace.